Hello, everybody. My name is Eventlo, and welcome to Let's Talk. Yes, new series. Also Minecraft. So two Minecraft series at one time. Um, but I had an idea for this, because in recent videos I've been kind of wanting to talk about myself. I've been going through a transition in my life right now, and I want to record, but I also want to focus on it, and I want to share it. Um, and I'm like, well, it's kind of consuming a lot of my recording time lately. And so an idea popped in my head at that moment, and I'm like, why don't I just do a series where all I do is talk? And so that's where we are. Let's talk. Yeah, I think it works quite well because I have a lot to talk about, I think. Jeez. The recording space is already at a gig for this video. What the heck? I hope that slows down a little bit. Jeez. um, but it's fine. I have 50 gigs to run through, so yeah. Um, these are probably going to be about hour episodes, more slow, toned down, just me talking about things. Um, I have a lot to talk about, and um, I can kill two birds with one stone, you know? So yeah. So this is vanilla Minecraft. It says 3 mods loaded, but all I have is borderless window, and that's just so if I alt tab, my recording doesn't crash. I did that for the modded series too. Um, but yeah, so it's basically vanilla 1.19. Um, yeah. Um, I'm gonna be talking about a lot of things that's been going on in my life recently. Uh, I want to encourage y'all to share your stuff too if you want to. This is I'm going to try to make this kind of a welcoming space because I'm going to talk about everything, you know, like that. This is brutal honesty time. So, if you aren't ready for that, get out now because I'm going to be talking about everything. I'm staring right into the abyss, if that analogy makes any sense to you. Um, so yeah, before we do that, let's just create a new world. Um, let's get right into it. So I'm probably just gonna be like autopiloting Minecraft the entire time. Um, let's just call it Let's Talk. It's perfect. Um, what difficulty do I want on? I didn't think about this. I usually play Minecraft on hard. But honestly, I'd rather just have a chill time. So let's put it on easy. Um, in hard, I do tend to die at least once or twice before I get into the groove of things. Um, easy, I don't expect to die, but who knows? Allow cheats on just in case. I always do that. Change structures on, bonus chest on. Why not? Should we do an amplified? That's a good question. I think it'd be fun, but I wish you could get like a mixed, like some part of the world is amplified and the other part is normal. I think that would be really cool. Um, I'm just gonna do default. Yeah. Bonus chests on. Yeah. Okay. Of course, hashtag Jason Mraz. Always has to be hashtag Jason Mraz. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. Mraz. Okay. Yeah, that looks good. Let's create a new world. There's always something so nostalgic about creating a Minecraft world. You're just, I don't know. I mean, it was always my favorite part when I was a kid, like hopping into a brand new world, punching the wood, that classic wood punching sound. Ah, it's so good. Um, so yeah, I said these will be about an hour long, but honestly, it's probably just gonna be for however long I feel like doing it. Um, all right, we started here in a savanna. That's cool. I like savannas. What's the render distance on? Let's move that down to 12. I usually do 16 chunks, but since I'm recording, 12 is probably better. Oh, I hate that. Let's put it to 14. Yeah, that's better. But I'm lagging now. Fine, we'll do 12. Jeez. I'm so selfish. I guess I'm not really lagging. I don't know what that is. Anyways. So yeah, here we are in Minecraft. I'm going back to my origins lately, apparently. It's me being honest. I love Minecraft. I mean, it might be my favorite game. I don't know. it's old reliable, that's for sure. Um, yeah, Minecraft is always good times. Even when I'm going through a rough patch, it's still fun. Which I seem to be going through a rough patch a lot in my life. I mean, I'm trying to constantly move forward, so I keep running into things that I don't really want to see very much, but I do it anyways because I know it's good for me. There's sheepies. What's up, guys? Yeah. I think the thing that really inspired me to do this is, I mean, I'm trying to make my life different. That's really what I've been doing lately. Is I can't stand the way I used to live my life, and I want there to be meaning in the things I do. Yeah, we're getting in the deep end here, if you can't tell. I want there to be meaning to the things I do, and for a long time, there wasn't really meaning in anything that I did. Like even recording, like the meaning for me originally was to play with my friends. I mean, that's where I was happiest, playing with my friends and recording. Like those are some of my best memories I've ever had. And at some point, that wasn't really a possibility for me anymore. And I kept clinging on to that with a friend I had because they still wanted to record too. And I don't know, it became very unhealthy for me, I think, clinging on to something that was already past. And it's not like I can't have fun with my friends again, but I don't know. Something about it changed along the way. I guess I changed. I don't know. Yeah. It's funny because I say these things and I just don't know where I'm going with it. Like I know there's something more to a lot of the things I say, but somewhere along the way my brain gets like disrupted and I can't finish the thought. I can't go anywhere with it. It's very odd. It happens to me all the time when I'm trying to talk about something seriously. It's just my train of thought kind of gets derailed. It did there. Like I knew I was going somewhere with that, and then it left. It was gone. It always happens to me. And part of me feels like that's just because I haven't like found a way to express my emotions yet, like fully the way I want to. I've never been able to do that very well. I very much want to though. Very, very much want to. Alright, well we have plenty of wood. Let's go down. I don't know. Do we wanna mine? I feel like exploring would be kinda nice to start off with. Let's get this coal though. We'll find a nice place where we wanna set up shop. Before we do the mining adventure. But yeah, I recently was given an opportunity to get a therapist. I mean, I've had the opportunity for a while. I've had Medicaid. I could have called them at any time to get one. But there's a big part of me that's afraid of doing it. And so yeah, I have an opportunity to get one, and it's like it's staring me dead in the face now. Like I can't really avoid it anymore. Yeah, there's a big part of me that really just wants to do it myself. Like, I know it's possible for me to make this emotional progress myself. I just feel like if I do it, I'll be more fulfilled at the end. And a part of me feels like if I get a therapist, then I'm giving that up. And honestly, I'm at a crossroads right now. I don't know which one is more worth doing. I really don't know. I mean, everyone tells you get a therapist, but I don't know. I'm not scared to talk to a therapist. I want to be able to say that I did this. I made this journey. And I guess even if I get a therapist, I can still say that, but for some reason it feels like it'll be lesser. Bro, don't do it. I know what you're going to do. Don't do it. Don't do it. Just chill, okay? Be you, and I'll be me, okay? Alright, I'm leaving. Bye. So yeah, I don't know. I'm really at a crossroads when it comes to that. To be honest, I really just want to see out the journey I'm on right now. I don't want a therapist. I want to see what I can do by myself. Because, I mean, new things keep happening. Like, I'm not at a standstill anymore, and that's something that's changed for me in the past year. Bro, don't do it. We're just gonna coexist. Come on, bro. You don't have to be ill all the time like the pillager you are. There's a donkey. Yeah. I really just want to see how this journey comes to fruition for me. Because I feel like I'm still making progress, and I just want to know what's on the other side of this. And if I get a therapist, I'll never know what I would have done otherwise. And I feel like that's regret. And I don't want regret. I mean, who wants regret, you know? So you tell me, should I do it? Because I don't know. I just want to see where this goes. I'm finding new things. I'm learning more things. I'm making progress like this, but it's slow. And I know if I did get a therapist, it'd go faster. I truly want to see what happens. And I feel like I'll regret it if I don't. So yeah. That's me going as deep as I can. Yeah, that's a fight that's been going on me for a while. I found new words to describe it there though, which I'm glad. I didn't know I didn't know I would regret it if I did therapy. I mean, I won't ever be able to see what happens if I do it. I'll never be able to see which person I would become if I do it. You know? And it's also true that I wouldn't see the person I'll become if I don't do it as well. But to be honest, I'd rather know the person who doesn't do it. And there it is, I guess. I think that's my decision. I mean, I don't know how more crystal clear that can be, but I'm still doubtful for some reason. I didn't kill enough cows. Are there any insight? No, I don't see any. So yeah, that's the series this is gonna be. It's just gonna be me being as honest as I can. And that was honesty. I learned something from just saying those words just now. I didn't know it was regret that I was facing, and now I do, you know? And that's part of the reason why I want to do this, because I know talking about these things is helpful for everyone. But a lot of people avoid it because they think focusing on the positive might be better. And sure, it's helpful sometimes, but also other times you need to face up to your abyss, you know? Because the abyss is there for everyone. Although I'm at another crossroads when it comes to that too. There's so much advice saying that like you should focus on the positive and that you should face up to your truth and like I don't know, it's really confusing. I read a book recently. Well, I started reading a book. I haven't finished it. Called The Secret, and I'm sure you've heard of it. It's a pretty popular book if you know anything about nonfiction. Um, it's cropped up so many times in my life. Um, Almost as if it was manifested. But my point is that all that book tells you to do is focus on the positive. And if you focus on what you really want, it'll manifest. But I feel like you're missing a whole section of life if you only focus on positives. 'Cause life is beautiful, and the negatives make the positives, you know? I don't know how you can only focus on the positives and expect everything to go well. Like, if I were to be, like, obsessed with getting an outcome and then it doesn't come to me, that's really unhealthy, you know? And that's basically what they're telling you to do. Just look at an outcome with blind faith and expect it to come. And don't get me wrong, there's some really good ideas in there, but I feel like blindly following that could be disastrous. I'm scared for the people who follow that blindly, you know? I mean, it definitely isn't all bad, but there's some really scary things to me about it. I forgot to get my starter chest, didn't I? I definitely did. Anyways, I mean, and that's just me rambling. I, like I said, I'm still at a crossroads with that. I feel like a healthy dose of both is the right direction, but also both sides are so adamant about each other that I just don't understand. Like, one side is follow everything blindly, and then the other side is question everything and learn from your questioning. And both seem totally legit. Like, they both seem like things that could work for people. But the thing with me is, like, am I supposed to decide? Is that something that's expected of me eventually for my growth? I mean, I'm thinking way too deeply about this, I know, but I feel like that's the way you live your life is a really important thing. And before recent past, I have never considered how I should live my life. And now I see that there is a bright future if I know how to live my life. If I feel it and if I know what I need to pursue. The thing is I don't want to make conclusions if I don't know if it's true or not. And I don't know if that's anything I'll ever find. You know, like, maybe I won't ever come to a conclusion. I don't know. I probably lost all of you there. It's really complicated. It's complicated in my head too. I don't understand how anyone understands stuff like this. But, like, it's so integral to being human. Like, your experience is the way you perceive the world. So you gotta think about that stuff. Because if you don't, then you'll just be miserable. I was for a really long time. I feel like now that I'm actually questioning things, I'm being opened up to so many more unique ways of living life. And I might be okay with living like that for the rest of my life. I don't know. It's a lot better than it was before, though. I'll say that much. Yeah. I'm done talking about that now, though, because if I talk about it more, I'll just become very confused. That's usually what happens with these things, is I try to figure out an answer, and then I end up spiraling. So rather than doing that, I'm just gonna move on to something else. I think that's the best thing to do. Man, Minecraft's lovely, isn't it? I don't know. There's something just so simple about it. Like, I don't know. It's so pure almost. Childlike. I mean, it reminds me of my childhood, but also when I was a child, it reminded me of childhood. And I don't even know how that's possible because I was a child, you know? How can I be reminded of childhood when I'm a child currently, you know? But, I mean, that's the effect Minecraft has for me, is it just feels so pure and unadulterated. I said that weird, but yeah, that's the way I feel. The nice little village. Probably want to take a screenshot of it, to be honest. Just so I don't lose it. Because I'm going to keep exploring. My spawn is set here, though, so if I die, then I'll find it. Or I'll come back to it, obviously. Oh, and let's grab some of this. Let's make a hoe so I can grab it super quick, like. Is that? Yeah, that's definitely faster. They added that. I don't know when, but they added that. It was not like that before. I think it works with leaves too. Not sure though. Yeah, let me know down in the comments what Minecraft evokes for you, because I'm sure it's very different for different people. For me, it'll never change from that, but for other people, it may be completely different, which is interesting. I've wondered before, like, if I ever experienced someone else's mind, even for a moment, how much my worldview would change. Like, people's minds that aren't mine must be so completely different, and that's baffling to me because, like, the way your experience shapes your mind is unadulterated, you know? It's just, it's changing every moment, and if you have completely different experiences than I do, then your thought process, your emotions, your everything must be completely different. Rip sheep. It's fascinating though, because I've thought about that before. I'm like, wow, I must be living a sheltered life if that's true. There's no way that I've even experienced a portion of what life has to offer. And I really do feel like that's true. It's weird to think that I'll only be able to experience my mind. I mean, who knows? If reincarnation exists, then I'll be able to experience a ton of minds, I'm sure. But I don't know. That's my running theory so far, at least. I hope reincarnation exists. That's the one I think might. But I don't know. Any of them could. I really have no idea. I don't know the truth yet. And I don't know if I ever will. But it's good to question things, I suppose. I don't know. I'm a very confused person, if you can't tell. I mean, most of my life I've been that way. Never really known what direction to look in. And part of me feels like that's a really good thing. Another part of me feels like I'm ruining myself because of it. I really don't know. I really like sunflowers in this game. They're nice. They face the sun, right? I'm pretty sure they do. Is the sun over there? Is my sun off? Where's my sun? Let's turn the clouds on. I don't know where the sun is. Is that even a setting when you're not playing? Oh, it's right there. Okay, it's not facing the sun. For some reason, I always thought that they did do that in Minecraft, but I guess I'm just mixing it up with real life. It'd be cool if they did that, though. Maybe this could be a series where I like add mods that do the things that I want them to do. Like maybe I can add a mod that changes the direction of sunflowers depending on where the sun is. That would be cool. Anyways, let me know what you think of that idea. I think that's pretty cool. I do kind of want to make this series kind of an interactive series where like people comment down in the comments what they think about the things I'm saying. But I don't have very many fans, so we'll see if that can become a reality. I don't know. What's that, bee? I have no idea how bees work in this game. Just gonna be honest, I have no clue. Because the bee update was the update that I kind of stopped paying attention to Minecraft. And the updates and like what everything did. Like before that, I obsessed with every little update, and I knew exactly what everything was, but I have no idea. After that, it kind of just fell off. I think it's kind of fun though, not knowing things in Minecraft. So that means I can learn. And learning is fun in the right atmosphere. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, as you can tell, I'm a confused person. I don't know. Just looking at the world around me, nothing seems to make sense sometimes. We're such emotional creatures that, like, for such a long time, I only used my mind to understand things, and honestly, it's so limited. I don't even know if it's possible to understand emotions with your logical mind. I mean, I guess it is, but you have to learn from themselves, and not your mind. It's like I try to analyze my emotions all the time, but that just doesn't work. I don't know how to learn about them, you know? Ooh, there's a mushroom forest. And I feel like the way is to actually like listen to them and not try to figure them out, you know? So I try to do that for a long time, and it's exhausting, and it's like beating your head against the wall, you know? There's so much of life that's all illogical though, so you kind of have to look at it from a different perspective other than your mind. And yeah, I don't know how emotions work, man. I'm a robot. I feel like a lot of the world is kind of that way now. It's crazy how much we focus on the mind when I used only my mind my entire life and I still understand nothing. Why is this mushroom so tall? What the heck? I don't know. It's weird, isn't it? Is there like any other mushrooms? There is. So this is the mushroom forest. I've never seen a mushroom quite that big though. Maybe we should make this the thumbnail. I like this mushroom. See if we can get a good angle. Oh, let's get on top of a tree. I should sleep. Let me sleep really quickly. It's turning dark and I don't want monsters to kill me. Okay, well my spawn point isn't there anymore in that village, so we'll have to come back to it some other way. Okay. There's the mushroom. So this is how I make thumbnails. By the way, I just get into Minecraft and I find things that look cool, or if it has to do with the episode, then I make a scene. Like I spawn the creature and then I take it in a certain biome or something. Take the picture in a certain biome. Alright, well that's pretty good. Here, let's set up a base here for this episode. I had an idea while we were talking. Maybe I could make this series like I'm a traveling nomad or something, you know? And like I set down a different base every episode. So like I can make a tent right here and then sleep in it for the night for the episode, and then we pack up and go somewhere else for the next episode. I think that would work really well for this series, so I'm down. I'm down if you are. Yeah. We do need wool though to make a tent, so for now, let's do. I have an idea. Okay. I'm full of ideas lately. In the like last hour or two, I've been brimming with them. Yeah, I just got done watching I think my favorite anime of all time, and I literally decided that today. Because man, the things it does to me is like it really shows you how emotional we are as creatures. And I remember the first time I watched it, I was stuck in my mind, you know. I only used my mind for things, but this is really not that kind of show, because when I watched it first, I couldn't finish it because I was in such turmoil, like trying to figure out what was going on in the anime. But this time, I relaxed and I listened to, I guess, my emotions, and man, it's beautiful. Like, I didn't know that was possible. But media showing stuff like that to me, I think, is amazing. Truly, I think it's really cool. Okay, so what I was thinking was like setting up a tent out of wood. So you know, like in survival shows, how they kind of just like put up sticks around a tree and then put leaves over it. I was thinking maybe we could do something like that. I need a way to get in, so we'll do that. Do this. It's pretty good, I guess. I mean, it's like sticks, I guess, maybe. And then we'll do that. That's pretty good. And then part of it's under the tree, part of it's under the sticks. So yeah, I guess that's what this series is gonna be. It's gonna be kind of more of a buildy, adventure-y series than a mining series. I don't even know what I usually do for my series. I feel like I'm very uninspired when I play Minecraft usually. So let's change that, shall we? That's pretty cool, huh? Can't get through there now, though. I need more wood. Or I need more fences. I don't remember how to make them. Okay, that's it. Okay, good. There we go. That's pretty cool, I guess. Let's mine this one. Crap. I'm gonna go on creative and put that back because I do not want that to be missing. It's not too bad. I don't really know what I'm going for here. I need more wood. But yeah, I mean, that anime, I think it might just change my life. Because part of it talks about, I mean, this is what I got from it. It's not really the story at all, but it's something I've been thinking about a lot lately, and it's like, it's what I talked about when I opened the episode, is like I don't do things with meaning, you know? Like the friend thing. Like the meaning for recording for me used to be that I did it with my friends. And then that dissolved, and for years I didn't have any reason to do it anymore. And that anime really just shows you how important meaning is to what you're doing in life. 'Cause the show, it's about the piano, and that's something that I've been struggling with for a long time, is being able to play the piano the way I want to. And it describes perfectly how you need something to play for. You need something. You need a purpose behind what you're doing. If you're just doing it, then it becomes sad and empty almost. Here, let's fix this. And it just shows me really that I've been going about my life so wrong. I mean, I haven't had meaning for anything. Like I tried programming for a while, and I stopped because I had no reason to be doing it. Like I didn't want anything from it. I was just doing it because, ooh, I want a skill. Like that's basically it. I want a skill, and that doesn't come quickly. That comes at the end of the journey, and journeys are long, you know? And that was it for a lot of things in my life. Like I wanted to do YouTube for the longest time because I wanted to be consistent in something. Like I wanted to be able to commit to something and leave it at that. But I needed to be at the end of the journey for that too, in order for myself to commit. You know, like to know that I'm consistent, you need to have been consistent for a while. And if that's all I was looking for from YouTube, then there's no wonder why I stopped doing it. Because I wasn't getting what I wanted from it, you know? And so now I'm like, well, how do I do things in a way that give it purpose? Like, how do I play piano and want to do it every time? What can I get from it every single time I play? And I feel like for piano, it's just to convey my emotions. Like, when I play a piece, I want my emotions that I'm feeling at the time to ring true for that piece. And that's something that I can do every single time I play piano, you know? And if I'm able to do that with everything, with YouTube, which I'm starting to do, you know? A purpose that I had for doing it recently was it's for my future self, you know? And that's something that I get from every video, because every video I make, I can look back to in 20 years and see how much I've grown. And I've already done that. I've been doing YouTube for like 8 years now, and I look back on those videos, I'm like, wow, he's just a kid, you know? It's really a wonderful gift that I can give to myself. And I guess for now, that's why I'm doing it. But I hope to turn it into something even more powerful, if that's possible. And I think it is. It just takes time. But rather than doing it for no reason at all, I have a reason to do it now. It's so I can look back in 20 years and be proud of myself, you know? I think that's a future that I want. Alright, let's sleep in our tent. What? Okay, sorry about that. I thought that I ran out of recording space, but I only ran out of half of it, and I thought that meant, yeah, it was a mistake, but we're fine. I thought I lost some of that recording. I was really scared because I really like this recording so far. Um, I that can't happen to me again, man. Jeez, it happened to me the other day on Halloween, and I was so heartbroken about that because I had such a fun time with that recording. And the fact that I couldn't upload it because I pressed the wrong button when I started recording, man, that was heartbreaking. I I didn't know I could get so sad about not getting a recording. I mean, I felt that before, but it was mostly shame because I did it with a friend and I didn't get the recording that they needed. And that felt awful too, but it was a different awful. I didn't feel sad. I felt shame, I think. I still have a far ways to go with my emotions. I don't understand them completely yet. Emotions are freaking confusing mess. I'll say that much. Here, let's. I'm gonna try to find a cave here, and then we can find some iron, hopefully, close to the surface. I need iron. I know I've been running around for like the last 15 minutes, doing pretty much nothing. This is cool. Wow, I like this. I really like this. This is a cool formation. Um, where are the caves though? I haven't seen any. I mean, I probably have. I just glanced over them because I was talking. Um, oh, and by the way, the name is kind of derived. I didn't make the name because of this, but now I associate with it because it's perfect. It's like let's play, let's talk. I didn't do that purposefully. It just happened that way, I guess. Wow, this is cool, man. It's been a while since I've seen cool Minecraft generation like this. I really like it. This is what I love about Minecraft. Just the simple things, you know? I mean, that's what I used to like about it when I was a kid, is just the terrain generation used to be so unique. And it did lose kind of a bit of terrain generation spark over the years, but honestly, I think they recaptured it a little bit in recent years, which makes me happy. I want to take a screenshot of this, but I really don't know where. Where to take it from. I feel like on top of the trees are good, but it's not bad. I kind of like that. There's a lot of color because of the mushrooms behind it too. I was seeing what direction the sun was moving. I was thinking maybe if the sun was right there when I took the screenshot, that would be perfect. But it's fine. Maybe I'll do that after the recording. I need to make sure I don't forget where I'm going. Yeah, let's turn my FOB back. Like where my home base is. It's back there somewhere. Let's actually head back so I don't lose it. Hopefully we can find a cave along the way. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. My train of thought left. Don't remember where I was going with that. But that's fine. We're just going to move on because I don't want to obsess over things. You know? I'm really liking this series. I hope it stays that way because oftentimes I end up disliking things I'm doing. They kind of just fade with time. But who knows? It might. All things fade with time. Okay, where the heck? I know it was on the edge of the biome. The question is where? Maybe it's down here. If not, it's the opposite. It feels good to talk about things. There it is. I don't know. I've done this a lot, actually. In the past, I have... Jeez, I'm up to 5 gigs already. It's crazy how much recording space this takes. I need a new drive just for recording. That would be awesome, actually. Like, get like a 2 terabyte drive just for recording files. Oh, that sounds amazing. Because I've been juggling with like 70 gigs for ages now. Yeah. I completely forgot what I was talking about. I'm kind of spacey right now. But it's fine. It's better than being in a terrible mood. Seriously though, where's a cave? I don't know. Is this a cave? This is kind of a cave. Does it go anywhere? That doesn't. Does it go anywhere over here? Maybe. Some copper. And nope, it just comes out right here. Maybe there aren't very many caves in Mushroom Forest. Maybe that's the problem. I really don't know my Minecraft anymore. I've forgotten a lot about like the main stuff in the game, like just like general things. Ow, bro. I'm kind of sad I forgot what I was talking about before, because I was like in that train of thought. Oh well, it might come back to me. If not, then sayonara. Train. What's the word for train? Megu something? I can't remember. Japanese word for train. I knew it once upon a time, but it's left my brain. Mugen? Is it Mugen? Maybe. Or maybe that's the... Because I know that's... Mugen Train is the movie. The Demon Slayer movie. I don't know if that's train in Japanese or if that's just something else. I have no idea. Well, here's some iron. That's what we were looking for. Why did I want this? I don't remember. I don't remember why I wanted this. Yeah. It's funny though, because I used to be so insecure about my memory. And now that I'm trying to focus on my emotion more than my memory, I'm so much happier. It's crazy how that happens. Because, like, you think if I had focused on my emotions, I'd be even more insecure. But it seems to be the opposite almost. It's pretty wild. I'm not always like that. When the episode 4 of Modded Survival comes out, watch that. That's me in like the totally opposite mood. That's like me consumed in my mind. Right now I'm really emotion like oriented, I think. And in that video I am very like anxious and in my mind, and I'm trying to like get things done quickly. Just watch it. It's really hectic. And that's exactly why. But I felt bad, like, yeah. I don't want to like delete a video because I'm embarrassed of like the way I act in it, you know. I'm pretty embarrassed about that, but hey, I'm just being me. That happens sometimes. That's a part of who I am. Every now and then. Creeper, no. Creeper, no swiping. Oh, okay. He did his thing. The swiper does no swiping. Well, he does swiping. The creepers, they be blowing. I really want to kill you without blowing up. This is just like a really awkward area. Okay. I killed both of them without them exploding. Creeper no exploded. That's so stupid. Man, Dora's nostalgic. Were any of you Dora kids? I know one of the people watching this probably isn't because they're more of a Zoomer. It was after or before their time. But the rest of you, I don't know. I don't talk to the rest of you. Most of the rest of you are probably just random views that I get and probably haven't watched this far. But who knows? Maybe there's some select few that actually watched the whole thing that aren't Christian. I think it's okay to say his name. I'll ask him after this. I've probably already done it in videos, so it is what it is. Dang. I love the new cave update, man. It's very cool. But this is an adventuring series, so I am gonna maybe come back to this cave, but I think I'm done with it for now. Okay, let me I'm gonna check how long this was. It was 40 minutes, so in 8 minutes this will be an hour episode. I can go longer than that if I want to, but I probably don't need to. This is a pretty good episode. I don't really know what else to talk about. I feel like if I try to talk more about the things I'm going through right now, I'll just kind of ruin the moment, and I don't want to do that. Because I'm actually enjoying myself quite a lot right now. I'm really okay with being this person. If I can get to one day where I'm like this all the time, that would be swell. And I know it's gonna adapt and change a lot over the years, but man, this feeling right now, it's awesome. Alright, let's go back to the cave and take a screenshot. Maybe we'll come back here. Maybe at the end of the series I'll go back to all the places that I was at before. Ow. I might die if I'm not careful, yeah. Okay, no, I'm fine. Okie dokie. Pretty easy. Okay, where's that cave? I'm so spatially unaware right now. Here it is. Oh, yeah, I don't want to explore it. Let's just take a screenshot. This was a nice cave to explore. Oh, wait, I want to take a screenshot of the cores, not of the cave. I really don't know what I'm going to do for the thumbnails of this series. I might just keep it simple and do like just a single screenshot, or maybe I'll do 3 screenshots but like no words in the thumbnail. I definitely want to keep it simple. I know that much. I don't know. I don't know what to talk about now. That's something that I've noticed recently in my videos is like, I kind of don't know what to talk about anymore. I mean, I can talk about the game, but I mean, it's nothing no one has not seen before, you know? Like, oh, jumping on the trees. I don't know. Minecraft's kind of a chill game, so you don't really need to talk about it. especially when it's like a survival series. If it's modded, then yeah, you'll talk about the mods and stuff, but yeah. Like in that I think it was episode 3. I didn't know what to talk about, so I kind of just started talking about myself again. Maybe I'll get back in the swing things with the normal videos though after this, cuz I feel like I really needed this. You know? Just to be able to talk sincerely. And like I kind of just want to keep going, but I'm running out of recording space. You know? I don't have infinite. That's a really good reason why I should get a hard drive for my recording. Like I could do this for like hours on end. Like this is awesome. And like I could just cut it at the hour each time, and then maybe at the end of that session will be like a shorter episode to make up for the rest of the hour. I really like the idea of this series. I'm excited to see what it turns into. Hopefully I don't get in a funk and lose it. It could happen though. It's happened to me before. I'm just excited to think about purpose. Like, I'm excited to instill purpose in everything I do now. I think that just sounds like such a lovely idea. I want to share that with the world. I want to share my purpose. Yeah. That's really all I have to say. I could just be silent for the remaining 2 minutes and I'd be okay with that. I said all I needed to say in this episode. Let's smelt this iron actually. I'm just running around doing nothing. Okay, iron. Boop boop. Yeah, I'm often in an introspective mood. I mean, that's like my main mindset now. The problem is like people don't like that very much. I mean, I don't know. People don't like thinking about themselves. I feel like a lot of people are afraid of it, and if only they knew how powerful it could be. Once you finally open up to yourself. Now, I still have a lot of progress to go, but man, this moment right now, it's like I can be who I am with myself. And for whoever's watching, obviously. Hopefully you get some inspiration from this. I mean, that would be really cool. I guess I just want to make armor. Let's make a chest plate, a sword, and maybe something else. We got 16, so we can make a chest plate and pants and only have 1 left. So let's make a chest plate, a helmet, and a sword. Chest plate, helmet, 5, 8, 13. Sword, 15. Let's make a chest plate, boots, a sword, and shears. Those are what I'm going to make. Because I need wool for my tents in the next episodes. Well, we're going to try to make them unique, too, each time. Try to is the key word. Who knows if that's possible. Okay, let's put down the crafting table so we can do that. So this, And then we should have 4 left. And we do. That's perfect. Did my math well. Sun is going down on another beautiful day here in Minecraft. Okay, sword. Here, let's throw away the junk that we don't need. We're gonna have to go to the end. Because we need shulker boxes. If we're gonna be nomadic, we definitely need a way to store our stuff on the go. And shulker boxes is definitely a good way of doing that, I think. And yeah, in the next episode we'll shear some sheep. We'll do some things. Man, I'm glad I did this. I guess there's kind of 2 introspective moods that I get in, is like a really sweet introspective mood, which this is the first time I've noticed it, and then a negative introspective mood, which is usually the introspective mood I'm in. So I'm glad I did this when my emotions were sweet. They were very sweet in this episode. Yeah. Alright, well, I think I'm going to end that episode there. It was a good one. Let me know if you guys enjoyed it. I certainly did. Yeah, I'm excited. If every episode of the series can be like this, which it probably won't, I'll probably be in a bad mood in a few of them. So I'm probably going to be doing it mainly when I'm in an introspective mood, which can be positive or negative. But either way, I'm excited to see what happens with this. It's going to be cool. If you're excited as well, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.